guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl LovelyJodiAnn bringing you back another video. I know guys, it's definitely been a while, and honestly, taking full accountability, I was wrong. I was wrong. I left YouTube for a bit. Right as the pandemic hit, I decided I'll be super consistent. I'm gonna post content. But then the lockdown lifted and I just started enjoying and living my best life, if we're being completely honest. And I think that I needed to do that in order to allow my mental health to be at peace, to be at ease, and to be at a good level. And honestly, like if we're being honest, it allowed my year to run really smoothly and allowed me to really focus on what I needed to focus on. So yeah, I'm super grateful. And today I'm bringing you guys a video of what 2020 taught me. So yes, it was definitely a roller coaster of a year, to say the least. But honestly, I really had a really enjoyable year. Like, I've learned so much about myself. I learned so much about my direction. I just want to share you guys a couple things that I've learned this 2020, and maybe you guys can relate. And are you excited for 2021? Like, what are your guys' goals? Without further ado, let's get right into it. Number one, if someone cannot see your worth, don't allow that to change the way you see yourself. And I think it's pretty much straightforward. If you know who you are and someone else cannot see that, do not fall in that trap of not knowing who you are, and don't allow that to change who you are. So prime example, I know that I'm very hardworking and I'm very ambitious. Now for someone to come along and be like, yo, you're lazy, it's just like, what? But you're not seeing the work, the efforts that I'm putting in. Yes, I can be aware, but I'll never allow that one negative comment to change who I am. So if someone else can't see your worth, girl, guy, don't allow yourself to forget who you are. Don't be afraid to use the block, restrict, or mute button. Okay, so this is something that I've done. Call me petty. My name is Jodi-Ann Pettigrew. But honestly, if something is compromising your mental health, like if you're feeling away every time you're looking on someone's profile, why have them? Unfollow, mute, and I will even show you. It's super simple. There's a lot of accounts that I mute, and it's just because, unfollowing is just more exaggerated in my opinion. But I will still unfollow people. But if I'm just annoyed of a profile, I'll just mute it. And I can mute either their story and their post, or just their story. So I mute a lot of people's story, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, if something is bothering you, don't be afraid to hit that button. Do what you gotta do. Protect your energy at all costs. Okay, so when I say energy, this world is a very sinful world. It's full of good and evil. And if you know you're headed somewhere, you need to protect your space, your environment, your thinking. And it took a lot out of me for me to realize this, and to realize that your environment has a lot to do with the way you think, the way you dress, the way you eat, the way you walk, the way you talk. In order for you to secure your energy and secure your peace, it's important to protect it. And that means if I know that I'm around friends that are not uplifting me, I'm going to become a product of that environment. So I need to protect my peace at all costs, and I need to walk away. And I only say this just because 2020 put a lot into perspective and allowed me to realize that no one will ever make you want to do what you need to do. No one's ever going to push you or bring you to where you need to go. So if I know that now, and I'm in a toxic space, I'm in a space in which I don't feel elevated, I need to walk away. Holding yourself accountable to that, and knowing that you need to do what you gotta do in order for you to elevate, for you to succeed, and in order for you to protect that peace. From my last point, and this complements my last point, is if something is compromising your peace, it's too much. Okay, I had to learn that lesson the hard way. If something is doing too much in your life, do whatever is necessary in order for you to be at peace. So, a prime example, if you're around friends that you don't feel elevated and you're constantly always feeling sad and unfulfilled when being around them, that's you compromising your peace. So if anything, whether it be a job, whether it be a relationship, if it's compromising your peace, if it's doing too much, it's just too much. You need to do whatever is necessary, take the necessary steps in order to get back to where you need to be. So I've learned that lesson this year just because I felt like, for example, I'll use a random example, friends. I'm a very social person, I'm very extroverted, you know, like I enjoy being around my friends, and sometimes hanging around certain friends, it left me feeling super unfulfilled. I was becoming a version that was not myself. I had to come to that realization that this person was compromising my peace, and I had to walk away from it. Because as I said earlier, no one's gonna make you do, or no one's gonna bring you to where you need to be but yourself. Things don't happen to you, they happen for you. This saying, I remember when I first heard it, I'm like, that makes no sense. But then I had to realize that whenever you're going through something, it's easy for you to be so negative, to be like, yo, like I can't believe this is happening to me, I can't believe this is happening to me. And you're like, this makes no sense, why is it happening to me? And then it's either you elevate from a situation, or you're just stuck focusing on why you got that hurt. So realizing that no matter what you go through, no matter what you're going through, there is a purpose for it. Even if it's difficult to see in the present moment, there's a reason. It sounds easier said than done, but like who I was last year, and I used to dwell on, I can't believe I'm such a good person, how could he do that to me? But what can I take from this? So realizing that even if it doesn't make sense in the moment, things are not necessarily happening to you, they're happening for you. What can I take from what I'm going through? If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. Important point. Don't put your eggs all in one basket. Always have a backup plan or have options. Okay, I say this because I feel like a lot of people, for example, jobs, right? They had their heart, their soul, their everything into jobs. And a lot of people lost jobs because of the virus. A lot of people had to do a whole like industry change. The virus hit. A lot of people were like literally just stuck. They don't know what to do. Like, I'm just gonna sit at home, collect whatever type of assistance I'm gonna get, and just call it a day. It's good to have a backup plan because you don't know what the future holds. So yeah, like, you know, it's good to be passionate, to be driven into one thing, but to also realize that life always has unexpected turns. It's important to at least have something to fall back on, and this could be relationships, it could be jobs. I'm not saying you need to cheat, I'm not saying you need to cheat. What I am saying is that it's always good to have options. This kind of sounds a little contradicting, but I just mean like on a more vague term. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. However you want to interpret that, you interpret that. I may sound a little salty, but 2020 taught me that dating apps are not it. Hinge, Tinder, do not come for me. You guys are not it. Especially dating during a pandemic. Honestly, I tried it, and I mean, I wouldn't say it was the best idea because, you know, it is a pandemic. A lot of people just wanted to just talk online, speak online. But yeah, it's just not it. Like, I've definitely had my days where, you know, I mean, I had times in my life where I was on and off dating apps, but 2020 taught me that dating apps are not it. Maybe in 2021 we may revisit, but 2020, dating apps were not it. Probably a lot of you guys heard this on TikTok. If he wanted to, he would. But if he wanted to text you, he would. If he wanted to hang out a second time, he would. If he wanted to treat you like the queen you are, he would. And I only say that just to say that you should never settle, because the guy that's out there for you, the girl that's out there for you, if they wanted to do what they needed to do to get you, they would do it. That inner glow for the external glow. This is actually one of my captions on Instagram on this picture, and what it just means to me, and what I learned from that quote, that like I feel like I created it, but I feel like maybe someone else created it, I don't even know. But in order for you to glow on the outside, like you have to truly be good within yourself. Setting daily schedules for yourself can be really beneficial. So I found that, of course, a lot of us had a lot of time on our hands, and a lot of us, you know, like just relax, which was normal. Do not get me wrong, which was normal. It's a very weird time for a lot of people. You know, a lot of us experienced our first pandemic, and you know, the biggest thing was just, you know, just threading above water, you know, and making sure that your mental health was at a good level. One thing I learned for myself personally is that me like just getting up every day or the night before and just like scheduling like what I would do at each hour allowed me to be more productive. If you set schedules for yourself, it's a sense of holding yourself accountable. And if you're holding yourself accountable, you're pushing yourself to do what you need to do. This was the whole niche of my 2020. Accountability is everything. Okay, do you know what it means to be accountable? Accountability is accepting the situation at hand for what it is and taking full responsibility without making an excuse. Accountability. Alright guys, thank you so much for coming back and checking out another video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you've learned a lesson or two and you can apply it for 2021. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and comment down below. Tell me what your favorite lesson was from this video. I just want to wish you guys all a happy new year, a very prosperous one. I hope to be posting way more, holding myself accountable, and not making any excuses, and just bring you guys quality content. Thank you so much guys, love you. Mwah.
I'ma make it for certain. I know it's all gonna be worth it.